Hello everyone. Today we are going to discuss NCERT book of science for class 7. We are here to discuss lesson number 11, transportation in animals and plants. Aims of the lesson are to know about the circulatory system in humans, that how the material circulates in human body, to know about the excretion in animals, how the waste products get excreted from the body, and to get awareness about transportation of substance in plants. Transportation basically here means the circulation of some materials in the specified body. So here we are going to talk about the circulation of material in the plants as well as in animals' body. So one by one we will discuss the circulation of blood, or we can say transportation or circulation of food, water, gases and waste products from the body. First of all, we are going to talk about for the circulation of blood in the human body. This is done with the help of circulatory system. This circulatory system mainly consists of heart that pumps the blood, veins and arteries that transport the blood from one place to another. Now we are here to discuss about the most important fluid of the body, that is blood. Let us talk about the composition of blood. Blood consists of 4 parts. Red blood cell. Red blood cell have a pigment called hemoglobin. Hemoglobin carry the oxygen to the all part of the body. Then we have white blood cells. White blood cells help to fight the disease within the body. Then we have platelets. Platelets help in clotting of blood. And we have plasma. Plasma is a yellow colored fluid which helps all these 3 cells to dissolve in it to make a thick red colored fluid called blood. Now let us discuss how much part they all 4 contain in the composition of blood. Plasma. Plasma covers 55% part of the blood, whereas red blood cell, platelets, white blood cells collectively makes 45% part of the blood. To circulate this blood in the human body, we need the blood vessels. So what are blood vessels? These are tube-like structures which transport blood from one part to another part. We have 3 different kinds of blood vessels. Arteries, which carry the blood from the heart to the other parts of the body. We have veins that carry blood from the parts of the body to the heart. And we have tiny blood vessels called capillaries. Capillaries join arteries and veins, and it reaches to the small part of the body where arteries and veins cannot reach. We can see that from the body, the deoxygenated blood, that means the blood which is having carbon dioxide in it, comes through the heart. As you can see, it is represented by blue. The blue means the deoxygenated blood which is having carbon dioxide in it. So the deoxygenated blood from the body comes to the heart with the help of veins. Here, heart sends this deoxygenated blood to the lungs with the help of pulmonary arteries. Lungs now take out the carbon dioxide from here and throw it out by exhaling it. Lungs will take oxygen from the inhaling and add it to the blood. Now this oxygenated blood, that means the blood which is having oxygen in it, will come to the heart with the help of pulmonary veins. Then from here, from the heart, this oxygenated blood will reach to the whole body with the help of capillaries. One thing which we have to remember, that veins are the blood vessels which comes to the heart, which carry blood to the heart. Arteries are the blood vessel which carry blood from the heart, right? That's why the vessels which are carrying the blood from the heart to the lungs are called arteries. But because they are carrying the deoxygenated blood, so to make it separate from the other arteries, we call it as a pulmonary artery. In the same way, the blood vessels which are carrying the blood from lungs to heart, because this is carrying it from there, we call it vein. So these are called pulmonary veins because these are carrying oxygenated blood to the heart, right? Now let us talk about the organ which pumps the blood in the whole body. That means the pumping station of the body, that is heart. Heart is divided into 4 different chambers: right atrium, right ventricle, left atrium and left ventricle. So as you can see, the blue area which is denoted here, the area which is denoted by blue color, is actually representing the deoxygenated blood. So deoxygenated blood reach to the heart from the right side. From here it moves to the lungs, and from lungs oxygenated blood enters to the left side of the heart, and from there it reaches to the other part of the body. So now you can see it clearly. From here, from the veins, the deoxygenated blood enters to this part, the right atrium, which we have discussed earlier. With the help of veins, the deoxygenated blood enters to the right atrium. From here, it comes to the right ventricle. From here, it reaches to the lungs with the help of pulmonary arteries. There, from the lungs, lung exchange these gases, take out carbon dioxide and add on oxygen. Now this oxygenated blood, which is denoted by yellow color, reach to the heart, to the left side, enters the left atrium, moves to the left ventricle, and from there it moves to the other part of the body with the help of arteries. Now we are going to talk about for the excretion. Excretion means to remove the waste or anything which is unwanted for the body out of the body. We have solid waste, liquid waste and gaseous waste in the body. So we have to remove that with the help of excretion. We had already talked about the solid waste, excretion of solid waste in the process of digestion, where large intestine excrete the solid waste out of the body in the form of excreta. We had already talked about gaseous waste in the process process of respiration, where lungs throw out carbon dioxide from the body in the form of exhaling. Now we are going to talk about for the liquid waste. How liquid waste can be removed from the body. The blood, which is carrying the liquid waste, comes to the kidneys. Here, when the blood reaches to the kidneys filter the blood. It take out the waste liquid from the blood and send it to the urinary bladder with the help of ureter. Ureters are the small tube-like structures which are attached to the kidneys and to the bladder. Once the waste liquid reaches to the urinary bladder, it gets stored here, and from here it moves out from the body in the form of urine. Now let us talk about transportation in plants. Plants transport water and minerals as well as food. To transport all this material in the plants, we need vascular tissues. We have two different types of vascular tissues, xylem and phloem. Plants take out water and minerals from the soil. The tips of the roots absorb water and minerals from the soil, and with the help of xylem tissue, it sends the water and minerals to the leaves. Once leaves get the water, it starts making its food with the help of process of photosynthesis. Once the food is synthesized in the leaves, it has to be transported to the other part of the plants. Now, with the help of phloem tissues, the food gets transported to the other parts of the plants. Let's see this in diagram. Water and minerals from the soil get absorbed by the roots. With the help of xylem, it reaches to the leaves. Leaves makes a food with the help of photosynthesis by taking the water from here. Once the leaf makes the food, it has to be transported to the other part of the plants with the help of phloem. The extra water in the leaves get excreted from the plants in the form of tiny droplets with the process of transpiration. Now, after the explanation of the lesson, it's time to talk about the back exercise and assignments of the lesson. Here we have the questions given at the end of the lesson in the form of exercise questions. First one, here we have to match the columns. In the second, we have to fill up the blanks. Question number 3 is a multiple choice question, whereas it includes some more question to answer out from number 4 to 13, which includes the diagrams also. Students will discuss all these questions in the class with the teacher and will write all the answers in the notebook themselves. Now we have an assignment here with extra questions. Question number 1 is a multiple choice question, whereas question number 2 is a single word answer question. Question number 3 is very short answer type question, where the answer has to be given in one word or one sentence. Question number 4 is a short answer type question, where the answer has to be given in 20 to 30 words. Question number 5 is a long answer type question, You have to give the answer in 50 to 60 words. Students will discuss all these answers with their classmates as well as the teacher, and then they will write all the answers in the notebook.